Hey guys, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews and Tree Life Tree Service 584 Tree, where we go out on a limb for you. Had an awesome day today. We took down a couple blackjacks that were dying. Some people call them turkey oaks, which is awesome firewood. So we saved what we could, and Timmy came and hauled the brush away. And we have another twin blackjack turkey oak to take down tomorrow. We're gonna have Timmy come in with the crane and crane a few pieces out over the house. I could do it without a crane, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, spend a little more money and do it right. And there's no way to rope it without a crane except to itself. And the tree is literally 2 feet over the house, so I don't want to take a chance of hitting the house or even touching the shingles. So crane's the best way to do it. So I called Easton Made Splitters today, and they left me a message, but I wasn't able to call them back until after work hours. So for some reason my cell phone doesn't allow me to call to Canada, so I had to have a voice over IP to contact them. So I don't know if you guys are hearing me. That might be a little better. So I'm looking at buying a hydraulic splitter in addition to our kinetic energy splitters, because every once in a while you'll have a couple super hard splits, and the kinetic energy splitters are awesome for basic splits, but it's really hard on them if they get stuck or they get in a knot and you keep having to force them, and it really, I think it wears the teeth out in the rack and pinion system. So I've already had to replace the rack and pinion system I think twice, because we used to have 2 or 3 people running them all day. So I want to avoid doing that to the new one. So I'm going to do some research. They have an entry-level log splitter. I think they're about 4K. But they come with a 4-way wedge, and they also has one of the fastest cycle times. The only problem is the push plate's a little bit too small. I'd like to upgrade the push plate, and they don't have auto return, and they don't have the dual levers, so you can basically push it, throw a log in there, turn around, and then basically it'll cycle through and come back by itself. That way, all that time you could be getting more material ready. So I'm going to talk to Jerry. He's the head of the sales, so hopefully we can work something out to where I can upgrade for a bigger push plate. And it comes with a 4-way wedge. I'm going to see if I can get a 6-way, because if you're splitting like softer woods like maple or cherry or even blackjack, you have a chance to where you could cycle through some softer woods. I don't think I would do it with oak unless it was something that split very easily. And also too, we're pre-splitting the wood on the skid steer log splitters. So anyway, we should have some footage for you. I did some 3D camera work today, but it's been a while since I processed it, because I have to run it through something that's like Sanyo or let me go check it out here. Hold on a second. I got these little cameras I bought a couple years ago, and the only problem is I've been processing you have to basically take the chip out and put it in a Samsung phone. So yeah, you have to download it to a Samsung phone, and then you process it. I don't know if they have the software yet to process it. If someone knows what the software is for this, instead of having to have to run it through a phone, and then you have to download it to a computer. So it's kind of if you want the real good video, that's how you have to do it. So hopefully I can find another way, because these are awesome. It's 360 camera, and these are only, I think I bought these off Amazon for like 20-30 bucks, and they have sound and everything, and you can do time lapse, a couple different speeds I think, and then you can do of course photos and 360 photos, and then when you're basically editing them, you can change them to all different kinds of angles, like small earth and all that stuff. So I highly recommend these if you want to get in on the 360 cameras, and they're really inexpensive, and I think they last. You can put a chip in them and the batteries last pretty good, but we'll see. I've had these for quite some time. I don't know how good the batteries are now. They were good when I first bought them, so we'll see how well they've held up, and everything's internal, so I don't think we'll be able to replace the battery. I'll just have to buy a new one. So anyway, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews, and we'll see you on the next one.